What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and it's all Rittenhouse all day long. Well, I don't really know what else to do. It's what everybody's interested in right now. I've got some Disney Plus news I'll cover as well, but this is an interesting topic as now the jury, as defense rests and as we work to final closing statements, the eyes are all on the jury, and of course, they're just too white. Apparently, I don't know. Even though we can look at the demographics of the United States and explain exactly why that jury looks the way they do, or exactly where this happened in Wisconsin and explain exactly why they look the way they do, apparently there's something inherently wrong with that. On top of the fact, some creep who's the cousin or son or something of a saint from Minneapolis was also involved in and possibly caught filming them for possible intimidation. This is really, really big stuff. Make sure, and you know how YouTube is treating these videos. All I ask is that you click that red subscribe button down below and that you enjoy, or that you check out the sponsors, because they're the reason I can continue to be able to cover these videos. This topic. So I really appreciate them. This one is Meta PCs. Absolutely love them. Check it out. Huge shout out to this video's sponsor, Meta PCs. Now, I know you're not going to run out and quick buy a brand new computer just because I ran this ad, but what I would hope is that you'll keep Meta PCs in mind for a variety of reasons and use my promo code, TheQuartering, to save big at checkout. Look, Meta PCs offers custom configurations. It has insane parts availability. They're one of the few people I see out there with the brand new NVIDIA 3090 in stock and shipping. When you buy from them, they offer you build photos as they work along. When you receive your PC, it's ready to go out of the box. It's 100% US-based sales and support. And one of my favorite things, it's a veteran-owned business. Meta PCs is veteran-owned. One of Meta's owners has served in Afghanistan and Iraq and received a Purple Heart for his service. Meta also employs military veterans in the Meta Operations Center and also provides systems to veterans going back to school to help them re-enter the workforce all across the United States. Meta PCs also offers financing. Head on over to MetaPC at metapcs.com. Use code TheQuartering at checkout to save money and support my content. If nothing else, go configure a PC, build a little wish list, and when you're ready, remember to use code TheQuartering at checkout at MetaPCs. I know I'll be getting myself a brand new one before the end of the year. Check out metapcs.com. You don't have to be a gamer to enjoy a Meta PC. Great PC from great guys. I've got to know them over the last several months. Absolutely love them. I'll be getting a computer from them hopefully around Christmas. I'm saving up right now because I've got a pretty big wish list. But and no, I won't get one for free. I will pay for it just like everyone else. Insider News ran this article, and Twitter trended it, of course. According to Times Enterprise, this overwhelmingly white juries will decide Kyle's case. Okay. Now, just because the mainstream media is allergic to facts, I want to share this. Here's the demographics. According to census.gov, what is the highest percentage by race in the United States? It's white at nearly 77%. We'll actually round it down to 76%. What does that mean? Out of every 100 people, 76 of them are white. So on every 12-person jury, 8 of them are going to be white. That's just a fact of demographics. On a 12-person jury, 1 of them would be black if you wanted an accurate representation of this country. 1 would be black, one would be Asian. It would still be 7 or 8 white people. And by the way, in Kyle Rittenhouse, yes, the jury is overwhelmingly white, and they're also deciding the fate of 1 white boy and 3 other white people. So I don't even, what? The mainstream media is so annoyingly obsessed with race that it's ruining people's abilities to look at anything objectively. Jury selection in 2 of the most high-profile cases in the country, both resulting in mostly white juries. Now, this was written on November 5th, but trended yesterday, probably because of jury deliberations starting next week. I don't... Like, what? Here you say, the fact local media reported that just one person of color made it onto Kyle's jury was less surprising to Kim, who works in Wisconsin and argued cases in Kenosha County where 87% of the residents are white. So even higher percent of the national average. They would know that. I happen to live here, 20 minutes away from Kenosha, go there all the time, enjoy their outlet malls, and the Mars Cheese Castle and Galaxy Game Room. But yes, Kenosha is very white. It'd be like, oh, you have a trial in downtown Detroit, but 8 out of 12 jurors are black? What's going on here? It's not like they send out jury summons across the nation. They send it in the immediate area because you have to live in that area so you can actually attend the trial. Like, this is such a dumb thing. And by the way, only 7% in the Kenosha area are black. Okay, so you could argue that maybe one. That's still rounding up. Well, 7% of 12, it's not quite enough, but one, a proper representation would be one. Also, exactly what is the implication here? That having a disproportionate percentage of other races on a jury would lead to more justice? Not exactly sure how that works. Do you want to have 11 out of 12 jurors on black trials be white? Is that, no, it would have to be the demographic area, to be fair. So, of course, the implication is, of course, white people are going to protect white people. That's what the implication is, which is absurd and not fact-based. It's just yet another ridiculous, just race bait. Now, also hilarious, not so hilariously, the judge says someone was caught filming the jurors as they were chosen up for process. Wisconsin judge in Kyle's case ordered tougher measures to protect the identity of jurors in the case after someone was caught filming them as a bus came to take them into court. I was told that this morning at the retreat, I don't know what that means, there was someone, it must be where they stay, that someone was there, he was videotaping them. The judge said. On Tuesday, the trial entered its 7th day. He added that the agents approached the person, required the video be deleted from their smartphone. No. You don't just get them to delete it. You take their phone. Tough cookies. Go get another one. Because you can just recover a deleted file. That's easy enough to do. You'll be able to, there are apps that do that, so that even the layman can do it. But even if you can't get it, there's absolutely services that can do that. You have this, I said if it happens again, they have to pick up the phone. No, they should have taken it in the first place. The breach of security is concerning given the political accusation nature of the process. Kyle, who was then 17, blah, blah, blah. Left-wing observers have expressed indignation last week because everyone but one member of the jury was white, even though Kyle and the three others were all white. And the incident occurred in a predominantly white county. This is like Hassan levels of intellect. You don't understand anything about the demographics. Now, if, let's say, 11 of the 12 juries in a Kenosha County case were black, that would be odd. Or Asian, or whatever, any other, super minority in this state. Wisconsin is pretty white, outside of Milwaukee and maybe Green Bay. And so in downtown Milwaukee, you might actually have a case where you want a more even group of jurors. And I would even maybe understand that. But when you're looking at Kenosha, ideally, none of these jurors would be racist. That's what the implication is, right? That because you're white, you can't properly, assess the details or the evidence in the case. I'm not exactly sure. This on top of, everything else we're seeing. You know, you see the judge assured the jurors on Tuesday that the video had the film of them had been canceled and new procedures would be implemented in case such an incident occurred again. But the problem is with all of this is what this means is now they know their identity's out there. And we saw this with the case in Minneapolis, where essentially there was this narrative from some people who were like, if you don't convict, we're coming for you. And I believe, in my opinion, that jury did not give that case the appropriate amount of thought and care because they were afraid for their own safety. And who could blame them? Now you have days before the jury is set to deliberate somebody there to film them. Why was that filming done? There is no other possible reason than to intimidate them. And then you have the mainstream media already slandering them, saying like, well, they're not going to do a good job because the color of their skin. The whole thing is absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait for Kyle to be acquitted. I sincerely hope that the decision from the jury happens quickly and he is freed and he can begin to heal. And I look forward to charges for this Gage clown that's going around on his apology tour, woe is me tour, trying to get paid from everybody else. By the way, if you enjoy the video, please make sure you leave a like on it, leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. When you're ready to get a new computer, make sure you check out Meta PCs. The link will be in the description. We'll talk to you again real soon.